Hi, Corey, Carolyn. For So Here's What Happened in Carolyn Talks podcast. Thank you so much for talking with us today. I love this film, and I love it. One of the main things I love about it is that, to me, it looks like everyone is having so much fun eating through every line of dialogue and
Mm.
every action on screen. Could you just talk about bringing that energy to the performance? Because, as you said, Macduff is his story is tragic because he loses his wife, he loses his family. But as a performer, you are able to just have fun with this. And one of the scenes that I really enjoy is the fight on the battlements, where it's a confined space, but you have this long broadsword and you're
Yeah.
fighting, and you're really letting out all your anger and frustration and grief. So, can you just talk about bringing all of that fun and energy into a tragic story and portraying it in such a, I think, in such a visceral way in this fight sequence?
Yeah. I'll just say the whole time I was just thinking, please don't be the one to hit Denzel upside the head with a broadsword. I was like, Lord Jesus, if I can just get through this without messing up. We we had a lot of fun. Actually beating through the thing. The brilliance of Joel Coen is that Joel is he everything is storyboarded, everything is well executed, planned in advance, and then it allows you to get there on the day and fly. You can get there, and then all of a sudden, if you feel something or this impulse, you can just sort of change it up. And went through it with the stunt guys, the stunt team, incredible stunt team who Joel's been working with for years as well. And we just got up there and played, and it's interesting because we beat through the fight, like almost in the same way that you beat through a script, right? Or you beat through a scene. Like what are they? You have this confine of the parapet up there, and so that changes the whole dynamic of these guys with these huge broadswords. It isn't all swashbuckler sort of stuff. It's messy. It's messy, and almost as messy as the themes of this movie. Almost as messy as their relationship. Macbeth and Macduff. And so it was incredible. And Denzel showed up like a pro that he is, and we just went to town. At this point in the film, it is what it is. There's no more time for he puts on the manly visage as they tell him to do early on. At this point, it's down to business. This is what's going to happen. This is fate. This is inevitable. He gives him an opportunity to surrender. And I think that's what's really key about that scene is through all of that. Even think about it now, through all of that, this man killed his wife, his kids, all of his legacy is gone. And the morality in Macduff to sit there and say, if you surrender now, I don't have to kill you. That takes a lot. That takes a huge amount for somebody to do. And Macbeth still says, I'm not going to surrender before young Malcolm's feet. It's not really about you, Macduff. It's I'm not going to surrender to that boy, that person who we should call a leader. So, and then we jump into it, and the fight is, that all the way up until, spoiler alert, Macduff kills Macbeth.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Carol.